Hello everyone, I am back in live today. Serie match FIFA World Cup, Argentina versus Switzerland. Come on guys, watch.
There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Embolo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Hello guys. Hello. Hello guys.
So it's down to business here. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He has a look. It's a bolo! Switzerland! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Was the game
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Guys, like and subscribe and watch the game. Argentina versus Switzerland.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Driving forward. Embolo. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. He is through here. That's going to go a long way. Space for him to turn and look. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Paredes. Tagliafico. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Switzerland always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah. Embolo!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Molina. Romero. Fernandez. Molina. Paredes. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's Fernandez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot! Well, there's the clearance. Distributed tidily. Turns back here, probably the best option. Granit Xhaka. Freuler.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Simeone. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Embolo. Oh, important interception. Romero. Paredes. He's on it, can he get away? Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has two. Things starting, and that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now this could be a chance. Lovely. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Switzerland find a position of real strength now. Simeone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Here's a shot. Decent chance! And a neat finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So could they be onto something here? Good ball, good take. Ah, such a clever touch. Paredes. De Paul. And Simeone. Alex Molina. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution.
Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. That's the throw.
Substitution in progress.
Sal. Okafor. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That has been slung wide. Simeone. Xhaka does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Xhaka.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Tries to pass it through. Vargas, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Martinez has found the net here, of course. Freuler.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that gets things running. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And he skips past his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. And he's gone backward here. And the finish! Not a bad try by any means. And now a sudden chance to counter. Paredes. Fernandez is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think over the course of a season, I think he's going to get this team out of a few sticky situations. The kinds of blocks and interceptions he excels at might not make the highlight reels, but he's somebody you can really rely on, and he's prepared to put his body on the line, and those guys are few and far between.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Spread to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good spread. Vargas bops him off it and wins back the ball. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's managed to get rid. Closing in on goal. Goes for a shot! Goal! Switzerland! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Switzerland have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Freuler. Granit Xhaka.
Argentina versus Switzerland. Match start.
Simeone. Looking for options for movement. And that's a goal kick. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Zakaria. Zakaria. It's Freuler. Granit Xhaka. And this is Embolo. Paz. Vargas, played with finesse. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. De Paul. Tagliafico. And it's Fernandez. Now it's De Paul. Now it's
Two added minutes
Martinez.
has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's a sharp pass. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Paz is onto this, and it's Molina. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Molina just loves to go forward whenever he can. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
For Granit Xhaka. And here's Embolo. And it's made its way to him. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Vargas. He's in a great position here.
Substitutions taking place.
Switzerland choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Paredes. Fernandez. Paz. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, delightful ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Granit Xhaka knocks it into space.
Switzerland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Zakaria. And it's Xhaka. Okafor. And here's Embolo. He's having a pop! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And there goes the final whistle. Argentina are beaten and they are out. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Argentina really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game.
Volunteers for each
And
block. Please
that may
report
have
to the
gotten to
staff
some of the
room
players, but
immediately.
even so, it was just disappointing.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now it's Vargas. Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vargas. Looking here to chip it through. It's a goal kick. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, De Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly.
Towering header! Not a bad try by any means. Romero cuts out the pass. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Embolo. Paz. Otamendi. Paz. And it's Embolo. Pass is just off target. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Paredes. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Vargas. Now that looks a decent ball. Hangs one in. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a throw. Now it's Freuler. Now here's the delivery. De Paul. Paz. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Now it's Freuler. Spread out to the left. De Paul. Paz. De Paul. And Paz. Fernandez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Vargas. Now it's Embolo. Now that's well seen too. So a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, But I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
This is Empolo. Nice control. Oh, that was vital. Martinez. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Here's Otamendi. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey-old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space. And that needs to start happening.
Good read, needed to be.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare.
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Tagliafico. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This looks promising. And he's shot a goal! Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Paredes. That has been slung wide. Tagliafico. Can he get on the end of this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage.
Goes to finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, why complicate?
Oh, good climb! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Martinez. The Paul providing an outlet on that flank. There's the whistle. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Fernandez aims beyond the defence.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zakaria. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Well, that's a good ball. Tries a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. Now the cross. Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That'll be a throw. De Paul. Paz. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Vargas. That's good play. Real chance! That's going to go a long way.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Vargas. De Paul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tagliafico. Now it's De Paul. Threads one in. Tagliafico in Aiken. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Argentina! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Minutes is number 18, Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. That's going wide left. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Embolo. Embolo! And the keeper couldn't hold it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Paz. Now it's Martinez.
Argentina can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pass somewhat off target. Played out towards the right wing. That's very neat. Now it's Zakaria. Oh, sweet feet. And it's been taken short. It's a good-looking delivery.
2 added minutes has been
Not
indicated.
pretty, but it gets the job done. Simeone. De Paul. He's on it. Can he get away? This is a promising build-up. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Argentina leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Argentina currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Granit Xhaka. It's Freuler. Chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Paredes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And it's Rodriguez, looking for the far post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Simeone. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Kobel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's delightful. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Mbolo was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Substitutions taking place.
Rodriguez plays it short. Crosses it in. Romero getting this one clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Great vision.
Switzerland really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Martinez. Elvedi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Zakaria. Flings in across. So it's away we go then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Paz. De Paul pinches it off him. Some good work on the right flank here. Granit Xhaka. Romero. There will be a throw-in. Zakaria. Paz does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Simeone. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Vargas. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. Simeone. Vargas.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Otamendi. And it's Fernandez. Distributed tidily. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. And it's Rodriguez. That's Vargas. Back towards the middle. Ricardo Rodriguez. He's had it taken off him. Simeone supplying the width on this right-hand side. Fernandez. Molina. Vargas. And it's Embolo. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet.
Hello everyone, welcome to my school.
Looking for the run. Otamendi deals with that comfortably.
Argentina and Switzerland school.
Now it's Simeone.
Argentina won, Switzerland is the
And he skips past his man.
This is
Simeone. Martinez. Kobel claims comfortably.
Thanks for watching everyone.
Vargas looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rodriguez. Molina.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Simeone. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Embolo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Romero. And it's Otamendi. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
For each block.
How
Please
would you
report
review
to
the first
staff
half?
immediately.
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Fernandez. And Molina. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vargas. Granit Xhaka. Embolo. Paredes. Fernandez. Paz receives it in a good position here. Granit Xhaka. Played out to the left flank. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And it's been taken short. Elects to cross. Cleared away. Crossed in again. And a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. De Paul. Paz. And Simeone. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vargas. Freuler. Paz. Argentina can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Can he finish? There's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And it's Embolo. Played out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodriguez goes short. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Argentina leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Lovely, now then, they're urging him to shoot. Great chance! It's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Switzerland are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and...
Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He is through here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Paz. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Freuler gets across to intercept that. Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Brilliantly cut out. That has ended up in no man's land. Fernandez. Martinez. Paz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ricardo Rodriguez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Molina. It's Otamendi. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Now it's Simeone. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, they can break here. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. That's good running with the ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone for a throw-in. There's a look up and delivers. That's a decent clearance. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Guys, score
Alvedi.
1-0. Argentina
Bout of
1,
passing here,
Switzerland 0.
really easy on the eye.
Match time 35 minutes.
He's looking wide.
Thanks
Vargas.
for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe, please.
He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Paz. Foot in. Granit Xhaka. It's Freuler. Ricardo Rodriguez. It's Freuler. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He shifted it to the flank. De Paul. Tagliafico. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Paul. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's Fernandez. Can he get it through? Out of play for a goal kick. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. And he was quick to react. Simeone. Otamendi. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Paredes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Paz. Now it's Martinez. Great defending, strong and determined. Zakaria. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No outsmarting him this time. De Paul. It's a pretty loose pass. Simeone. Now it's Vargas. Embolo. And it's claimed by the keeper. De Paul. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
No, he's not getting past him there. Ricardo Rodriguez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's De Paul. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So that's got things underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. That's a good ball out wide, and it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Granit Xhaka. Zakaria. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Zakaria. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is lovely. And he's picked it up out wide. That's tidy. Delivers the ball. Oh, good effort. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And Paz. Simeone. Paz. And it's Fernandez. Spread out to the left. Tagliafico. Granit Xhaka. Plays a sharp little ball. Shoots! Simeone. Paz. Simeone. That's destined for the flank. Paz. In with the challenge. Vargas. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Simeone. Now it's Martinez. Spread to the right. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Molina made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That has been slung wide. Now it's Vargas, showing good feet, and he whips it in, and he was alert to it. Paz. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Played over towards the opposite flank. And Fernandez. And it's Molina. Vargas. Granit Xhaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vargas. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Vargas. Nicely spread. Has crossed into the middle. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Fernandez. And Paz. Now it's Simeone. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Simeone. Molina has the space to scheme. In towards the back stick. And that has been cleared.
This is the time you need that pace.
Granit Xhaka. Freuler. And it's Xhaka. Vargas. Played out to the left flank. In towards the back stick. Paz. And Simeone. Martinez. Vargas. Vargas, rapid and full of intent. It's a sweeping cross. Now it's Simeone. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. He's in a great position here.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Simeone under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Switzerland ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Freuler is... Freuler! He lifts the roof! A breakthrough! So late in the day! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
That's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that gets things running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Fernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zakaria. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's in a good position here. Simeone. Now it's Martinez. And it's Paredes. For De Paul. Knocks it into space. Tagliafico gets into a good position. Vargas. Now it's Mbolo. Oh, such a clever touch. Lovely. It's a Mbolo! Goal, Switzerland! The first significant strike. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 7, Mbolo.
Switzerland have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Paz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Romero.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. And here's the ball. Good ball, good Martinez!
Thanks for everyone watching. Like and subscribe, please.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Now it's Vargas. And it's Rodriguez. Freuler. And it's Xhaka. And here's Mbolo. Now it's Vargas. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Vargas. Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's found a way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vargas. So what can they make of this? And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Romero, Tagliafico, De Paul, tries to play it through, and it's Fernandez. And no, he's seen through all of that. Granit Xhaka looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's forced to go back. And here's Embolo. Now it's Vargas. Very nicely done. Deftly away. But they've got it again. And it's Rodriguez. He's found space here. Simeone. And Paz. Martinez. And Simeone. Paz. Simeone. Xhaka simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. That's going wide left. Now it's De Paul. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Argentina very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And here's Embolo. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! There's the whistle, and here we go. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now it's Martinez. Over to the right flank. He's found a way past. Delivers with whip. Granit Xhaka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Zakaria. For Granit Xhaka. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Simeone. No, he refuses to take the bait. Freuler. Paz wins the duel this time. Vargas. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Molina. And Simeone. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. It's a really well-measured ball. Embolo. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Opts for safety. Romero. Otamendi. Paz. And it's Paredes. For De Paul. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez. Paz. Played down the flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. Granit Xhaka. Threads one in. And this is Embolo. He's in a great position here. And a chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another.
It's Embolo! Paredes. And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Paredes. Paz. Over to the right flank. And Simeone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's a good ball out wide. Simeone. Good, strong midfield running here. Rodriguez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Freuler. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's neat. Martinez deals with that nice and simple. Molina. Now it's Simeone. Paredes. It'll be a throw-in. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free. Swings in across. Freuler. Vargas. Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Picked out brilliantly. Great ball, and he's in here. Look at the space here. Early ball out from the back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
So we're up and running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Freuler. And it's Xhaka. Alvedi. To Granit Xhaka. Spread to the right. And it's Xhaka. No, it's come to nothing. Paz. Paredes. Tagliafico. And it's Fernandez. Simeone. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Martinez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Embolo. Molina. Paz. For De Paul. Tagliafico. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ricardo Rodriguez. Oh, good spread. He's got away. It's a good run down the right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernandez. Nicely spread. And Simeone. Turns back here, probably the best option. Paz. Great vision. He's found space here. That had too much on it. Freuler. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Vargas. And it's Xhaka. And it's made its way to him. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. Decent chance! Goal! Switzerland!
The goal scorer for Switzerland after 39 minutes is number 7, Embolo.
Switzerland are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He has found a way through. Xhaka does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Embolo. Freuler. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
There will be one.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through? Martinez, he's onside. He's gone down. The referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Freuler. This is a promising build-up. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Rodriguez. He's on it, can he get away? He's found the way through! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Vargas. Oh, that's nice. He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind. Fernandez. He's looking wide. Now it's to Paul. Fernandez. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Vargas. Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. And it's Xhaka. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Paz. Fernandez. Spread it left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Molina getting this one clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Martinez. Molina. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vargas, and it's Rodriguez. And that will be the final act. Defeated, dejected, deflated, the ultimate disappointment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. Now it's De Paul. Freuler driving forwards. And it's made its way to him. He's rising! Oh, that was no routine save.
And Bolo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paz. Paredes. And Paz shifted it to the flank. Alvedi. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Martinez. Molina. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. De Paul. Fernandez. Paz. Now it's Simeone. And it's Molina. And he's worked it through. And it carries far too far and out of play. Ricardo Rodriguez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good spread. Akanji. Vargas. Can he get on the end of this? Paz. And Simeone. And it's Molina. Paz. Now it's Martina. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. De Paul, towering header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Argentina certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. He's picked his way through. Paz. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Freuler. Fernandez is being harried and hassled.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Molina. Now the delivery.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Fernandez. And still, we await the first breakthrough. He's looking wide. Otamendi. Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Vargas. Hoisted in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Tagliafico. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Vargas. Good ball, good take. He's shooting! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
The ball is bounced loose now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Five minutes left on the clock.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
So it's away we go then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Molina.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Freuler. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Goal! Switzerland! And there is your opener. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Paz. Now it's Martinez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Stood up well to him there. Fernandez. Paz. Freuler. That's Vargas.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them.
Can he finish? Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Paz. Nicely spread. Simeone. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Embolo. And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's out for a goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodriguez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in plenty of space here. Ball's gone out of play. That's very neat. Delivered with swing. And back out. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Otamendi. Now it's Martinez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Freuler. Vargas. Back towards the middle.
2 added minutes has
Crosses
been
it in.
indicated.
And it's hoisted clear. And that is the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Not the most accurate pass. And the return pass. That's a good ball out wide. That is lovely. Threads one in. Shot, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Rodriguez with the short one. Oh, nice touch. Hangs one in. Deftly away. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Molina. And it's Paredes. And Paz. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Simeone. Freuler, spread it left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Xhaka. Here's Zakaria. Granit Xhaka.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is him. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
A case now of complete control. Spread to the right, Simeone. The referee has given a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Argentina really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Granit Xhaka, and it's Zakaria. Distributed tidily, pinches it off him. De Paul, Martinez. So that's got things underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Paz. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's Paredes. Spread out to the left. De Paul finding himself in space. Zakaria defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbolo. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vargas clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Little pass back. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. De Paul sends it crossfield. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And it's Molina. And now they can spring out of defence. Freuler. Alvedi. And he's forced to go back. And Akanji. Freuler. Now it's Mbolo. Now it's Vargas. Molina. And it's Fernandez. And Simeone. Fernandez. And that's going wide left. Played out towards the right wing. Simeone has it out wide and in space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
PES. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Freuler. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Embolo. Simeone. PES. And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vargas. He's on it, can he get away? Molina. And it's Otamendi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Plenty to aim at here. Embo. There's the header! And again! It's hit the upright. Once more against the woodwork. And he's quick to get rid. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, the movement is slick, and a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. And it's repeated. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Ricardo Rodriguez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. This looks promising. Backward it goes. There's the shot! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
No, just not quite. De Paul. PES. That is good alertness. Freuler, tidy with his distribution. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Embolo. And can he finish it? And he hits the net. Breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The goal scorer for Switzerland.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Switzerland have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Great defending, strong and determined. Into the last quarter of an hour. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. It's Freuler. Now it's Vargas. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great ball if he can get there. Space for him to turn and look. He's had it taken off him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Freuler. Now it's Vargas. And this is Embolo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And it's lofted through here. And they've got rid. And it's been taken short. It's a good-looking... Oh, greatly! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! He's scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing is crisp and sharp. Paredes. Fernandez. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Embolo. Now it's Vargas. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Embolo. And he's quick to return it. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Xhaka. Now there's a fight. Takes a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Paredes. Tagliafico chooses to go crossfield. Granit Xhaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Embolo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The ball receives it in a good position here, has a look up and drives it forward. Chance here to counter. Tries to play it through. And the ball is out of play. Paredes. And Paz. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Mbolo. That's destined for the flank. Nicely aimed pass. Paredes. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. De Paul. He's having a pop! Superb by De Paul! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Martinez. Now it's Martinez.
2 added minutes has
And
been
the through ball.
indicated.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, a real chance! Off the post! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
Paredes plays it short. Martinez! And for the first half, that is that. Argentina close to setting up the perfect climax there. It really has been pulsating.
Substitution.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Argentina are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half is up and running. Now it's Zakaria. Crosses it in here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Just eases him off the ball. Vargas. Now it's Mbolo. Now it's Vargas. And he's had it nicked away. Fernandez. Played over towards the opposite flank. Paredes. And Fernandez. Paz. Looking for the run. De Paul providing an outlet on that flank. And a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed a repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Now it's Zakaria. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. That has been slung wide. De Paul with the delivery. That's a decent clearance. Paredes goes short. Cleared without hesitation. Simeone tries to pass it through. Vargas and Akanji. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent unless something dramatic happens now. Freuler. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He is through here. And Bolo is onto this. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Delivers with whip.
Guys, Argentina scored 1.
Paz.
Switzerland scored 1.
A game with so
56
much to
minutes.
recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still
56
no
minutes.
clear winner.
Listen, the fans
Score
haven't
one.
given up
Argentina
on this
won,
by
so
any
yeah.
means. They still believe it can be won.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Granit Xhaka does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking to play him in. Romero clears without hesitation.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so
Substitution
extra
in
time
progress.
is the correct next step.
And that gets things running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Paredes. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Simeone. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zakaria, and he's hit it long. Now it's Martinez. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. He slings it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. De Paul. Tagliafico. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. Cross into the box. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Paredes. Tagliafico. And it's Fernandez. And Simeone. And it's Molina. Now it's Simeone. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Such good technique.
Played out wide. Molina made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Nicely spread. Tagliafico promptly onto that, and that is that. Fernandez. Distributed tidily. And it's Fernandez. This is a promising build-up. That's destined for the flank. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Vargas. Oh, that's a fine interception. Paz. Molina. Simeone. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Can he get it through? Paz. For De Paul. This looks promising. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, good spread. And that was asking for too much. Fernandez. De Paul. And Paz. Now it's Martinez. Now it's De Paul. Now that looks a decent ball. In comes the corner. And it's been taken short. And he whips it in. Impressive jump! Switzerland are looking to go forward now. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Freuler.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernandez. Simeone. Now it's Vargas. That's good play. Cross to the back post. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Embolo. Now it's Vargas. Oh, he's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Martinez. Spread it left. Tagliafico is in a really good position out wide. And that has been cleared. Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted.
Will somebody who can whip in a decent cross please make himself known to this team? It can't be that hard, can it?
And this is Embolo. Embolo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, we're on the way. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Not a hint of offside here. Elects to cross. Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Paredes with the short one. Here comes the cross. Oh, that's a... And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Simeone is offering a wry smile there. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alvedi. Freuler. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Akanji. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Rodriguez. Akanji. That's a good ball out wide. And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. Picked out, shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Vargas has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Paz. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Tagliafico looking to hit the byline here. Lovely feet. Crossing. That has been knocked clear. Fernandez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely ball and a real chance now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to play him in, plays it in low. De Paul. Romero. For De Paul. Vargas, strong running down that left flank. Molina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Skims one in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Argentina really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Fernandez. Alex Molina. Simeone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shifted it to the flank, and now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free, clipped into space. Oh, well played, well played. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Oh, such a clever touch. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. De Paul. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Embolo. Good ball, good take. In it comes. That is a brilliant interception. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Now it's Martinez. Now Martinez. Tagliafico. Akanji cuts it out. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Embolo. He's looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Simeone. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Paredes. Paz. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely bit of skill. Martinez! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now, can they get him away? Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Paz. Simeone.
There will be 1 minute
Lovely
added
pass,
time.
but can he get there? There's the whistle, and here we go. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Granit Xhaka. And here's Embolo. Look at the space here. Embolo goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He doesn't look too happy with that.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Molina. And Paz.
Guys, 90 minutes complete.
Molina.
Extra.
And it's
extra
Fernandez.
50.
Played out to the left flank. It's Rodrigo de Paul.
90 minutes
Tries to
complete.
pass it through.
Score,
He's in plenty of space here. It's a goal kick. Freuler. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that's gone loose. Now it's Vargas. Vargas touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Out towards the flank. Rodriguez picks it up out wide. Flashes it across. Oh, good! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paz. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Paredes. And Simeone. He's in a great... And Martinez! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's going up front in a hurry. Switzerland are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ricardo Rodriguez looking to pass their way up the pitch. Paredes. Oh, easy pickings there. Plays the return pass. Fernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No luck with that dink over the top. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that is not the best ball. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Freuler. Vargas. It's Freuler. Now it's Vargas. Paredes. Now it's De Paul. Now it's Mbolo. Now it's Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Fernandez. Martinez. Space for him to turn and look.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Over to the right flank. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Simeone tries to play it through. Paz wants to run onto this. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Zakaria. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread to the right. And he's being shifted off it. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Molina. Now it's Simeone. Looking for options for movement. Alvedi. Zakaria.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Here's Zakaria. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And we're underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Martinez! Martinez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. De Paul with the cross. And now they can spring out of defence. Paz. Strokes it back. Nice control. And he's chosen to go back. Molina picks it up now. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. Now it's Mbolo. Knocks it out wide. Played back into the centre. That's an excellent interception. Paz. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. And it's Paredes. Fernandez. That has been slung wide. And it's Fernandez. And they've got a throw. Zakaria simply refused to be outdone there. And that is well cleared. Zakaria. And it's Zakaria. Akanji. Half an hour played now. Now it's Vargas. Freuler. For Granit Xhaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Decent chance! De Paul. Now it's Martinez. And he's running through. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Freuler. Turns back here, probably the best option. Zakaria. And the return pass. And it's Xhaka. It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Mbolo. Chance for a shot! Goal! Switzerland! A goal at a really telling moment.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Switzerland, after 45 minutes, is number 17.
So we have the first goal.
There will be 1 minute
Well, I
at
think
a
the
time.
managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
He's on it, can he get away? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. De Paul, nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Zakaria, Akanji, Freuler. Sergio, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And it's Fernandez.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Mbolo has created one goal already. Paredes. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Zakaria. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Swings in across. Otamendi can get it clear. Simeone. Now Martinez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Freuler. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Freuler. And it's Xhaka. And this is Mbolo. They've played it short. Looking for the far post. Martinez deals with that nice and simple.
Switzerland.
That's it. The referee says enough. So that is it. The end of the road. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good foray he's making. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's onto this. It's not an especially good pass, that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, the Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Tagliafico. Paz. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. It's a pretty loose pass.
Guys, match
Vargas.
time 100.
Now it's a Bolo.
Complete.
Into the channel.
Argentina won.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Thanks for
And he's
watching
got his
the vlog.
range wrong
Please
there.
like and subscribe my channel and video. Please like.
Fernandez. Simeone. And Molina. Simeone. Molina is wide and looking to get onto this. Molina finding himself in space. And it's Fernandez. Here it is, crossed in. Granit Xhaka. Embolo. Freuler. And it's Xhaka. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Tries to play it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
Chance! And he makes no mistake. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Martinez. And Paz. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Zakaria picks it up out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Zakaria. And that is well cleared. They get a throw in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Zakaria. He's in a great position here. And it's Xhaka. Oh, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Fernandez. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Switzerland clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Argentina still ahead by the game's only goal. Granit Xhaka. Argentina moments now away from seeing this one out. That has found him in acres of space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So it's down to business here. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Vargas. That's good running with the ball. That is lovely. Freuler. He's in a good position. And the shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Tries one from range. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De Paul. Paz. Fernandez. Oh, some astute defending there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Paredes. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And Paz. No, that's been intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Short changes him with that pass. Paz. Chooses to go cross-field. And the shots, and Martinez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has left him in a heap. Played out towards the right wing. De Paul. Fernandez. And Paz. That's a good ball out wide. Simeone. It's a searching pass. Molina's cross. Oh, great leap! Goal! Argentina! And there is your opener. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
One goal, Argentina scored two.
Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a
Everyone
truly
scored two.
precious lead.
Argentina 2, Switzerland 1. Junior
Can he get it through?
Alvarez goal. He scored.
Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Score 2-1. Argentina 2, Switzerland 1. Junior Alvarez scored 1 goal.
Argentina really should be happy to let this half run out now and
Score
go
2-1,
again
guys.
second.
Score 2-1. Argentina 2,
5 minutes
Switzerland
till the
1.
break. He'll try from distance. Oh, screamer!
Score
A finish
2-1.
right from the top
Switzerland
drawer.
1, Argentina 2.
Again in
Junior
a trice,
Alvarez
and
scored
they are
1 goal.
soaring.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Hello everyone,
I think
thanks
he's
for
even
watching.
surprised
Please
himself,
like and
Peter, how
subscribe.
well he caught that.
Junior Alvarez scored 1 goal. Score 2-1.
Rico.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Two added minutes
Molina.
has been indicated.
And it's Molina. And Paz. And it's Molina. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Argentina 2, Switzerland
Argentina
1.
firmly in control at the break.
Junior
2-0 the
Alvarez
score.
scored 1 goal.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
114 minutes.
Now it's Zakaria. Hangs in a cross. Otamendi attempts a clearance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
14 minutes.
He's dealt with that very
Score
well, Peter. It's
2-1.
a real show of discipline.
Argentina 2, Switzerland 1.
Granit Xhaka. And the counter is on. Played out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's definitely onside. Not the most accurate pass. And that is out of play. Ricardo Rodriguez. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a cracking ball. Martinez! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Freuler. Vargas. Great vision. And that was very necessary. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Tagliafico looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but They did very little with it. And here's Embolo. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He is through here. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, good spread. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ambitious ball here. Otamendi can get it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Vargas. Tagliafico with the clearance. Switzerland have got it back and they'll have another go. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. It's a really well-measured ball. Molina. Fernandez. Simeone providing an outlet on that flank.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that's neat. Lovely, now then. And he was alert to it. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim?
Argentina really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line.
Hello guys, scored
Decent chance!
3-1. Argentina 3, Switzerland 1. Martinez 1
Now it's
scored.
Simeone.
3-1 scored. 3-1 scored. Martinez
Oh, that's
1
fabulous.
scored.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Argentina and Switzerland 1 scored.
Now it's Polo.
Time 100.
Paz. Over to the right
80
flank.
minutes. 120
Vargas.
minutes time. 120 minutes. Martinez scored 1. Argentina
Now it's
3,
Freuler.
Switzerland 1.
That's going wide left. He's in a great position here.
Hello guys,
De
thanks
Paul.
for watching. Like and subscribe please.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Tagliafico finding himself in space. Can he latch on to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He scored 3-1. Argentina 3, Switzerland 1.
Can he get it through?
And scored.
Well, that's well seen too. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Time
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
120 minutes
and
and
evident
extra time
annoyance.
3 minutes.
Encouraged the
Wow.
pass with an
Last
intelligent
1
run,
minute.
but the pass just lacked pace.
Fernandez.
Last 1 minute.
30 minutes gone.
3-1. Argentina 3, Switzerland
Now it's
1.
Martinez. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, good glide! Goal! Argentina! And there is your opener. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Giuliano Simeone. Giuliano Simeone. Giuliano Simeone.
We afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. De Paul, who played through for the wide man. You have to say that was an
There will be 1
exemplary
minute
tackle.
added time.
Stopped him dead in his
Guys,
tracks.
Argentina win. Argentina win 3-1. Argentina win 3-1.
That is the end of the first half.
Argentina today win 3-1.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina
win,
come
guys.
in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Guys, Argentina
Argentina have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Argentina can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, super find. And he shoots! And he hits the net! Switzerland are all square! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 17.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hello everyone, Argentina win 3-1 score.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodriguez cuts it out, has a look and plays it forward.
Game over. Game finished.
Can he get on the end of this?
Argentina win 3-1.
He's had a shot!
Guys,
Switzerland!
score.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Everyone, thanks for
Pass.
watching. Argentina win 3-1 score.
And they've got a throw. Knocks it into space. Tries to cross. Shoots! He doesn't look too happy with that. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And the shot's on here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Looking for the run. Now it's Vargas. There they go, hunting in tacks. That's good play.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Molina, there's the header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Hello everyone, thanks for watching. Argentina win 3-1 score. Hello everyone, thanks for watching. Argentina win 3-1 score. 3-1 score, Argentina win. Thanks for watching everyone. Argentina's win 3-1 score, guys. Thanks for watching everyone. Thanks. Let's go Argentina. 3-1. Final score 3-1. Guys, final score 3-1. Argentina 3 and Switzerland 1 score. Okay guys, bye bye, tata, see you soon. Hello guys, bye bye, tata. Argentina win 3-1 score, Argentina 3 and Switzerland 1 score. Okay guys, thanks for watching, please support. Okay everyone, bye bye, tata, let's go, chalo. Hello, stream off. Okay guys,